Five-piece musical collective turns every listener into a fan with their playful, expertly executed rhythms and their riveting performances. I'm now joined by two of the group members. With me, I've got Vic and Jabu Jr. Good to have both of you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
Your sound is so awesome. It really is. Now, how would you describe it? What is it?
It's a collective of a lot of sounds because we all grew up in church, but we also listen to a lot of things. So it's gospel, it's your jazz, it's your soul music, it's R&B. So, but we have this, Afro pop. Yeah. We have this new way of calling it. It's new soul groove.
New soul groove.
Yeah.
I'm glad I asked you that question. I've learned something today. The new soul groove.
And actually, by categorizing our music to that name, we were actually given it by a fan on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. So, talk to me about how the collaboration came about. I mean, you mentioned you were all driven by, started singing in churches. Were you part of the same church? Is that how it all came about?
Not necessarily, because in the band there's 5 of us, and 4 of us, and 4 members are actually PK's pastor's kids.
Yes.
Except I. So my dad was a musician, so I actually learned from home. They were in church and they studied it. So how it came about, before actually starting the band, we were also friends, like back in high school and everything. Then as soon as we matriculated and going to tertiary, we just met up through music, trying to make it into the music industry, hustling, doing that and that. And we just met up and we thought, we work good together. Let's just get together and just do something.
What do you each add? I mean, talk to me about each of the band members very quickly. I mean, there are 5 of you, so what do you think you come together to create?
I think the same thing that I said. We all grew up from different backgrounds, and we have different experiences.
So each member, talk to me about it. What do you think
each member? I don't know, like...
Okay, come on, you tell me what Vic adds.
Vic, he's very talented. He's very skilled in music. He plays keys, he produces, he composes, he writes. Tez, he's just a photocopy of him. They do
the same.
I think the same
person.
And Rory-sang, she's a very good writer also. Yeah. Very good vocalist.
Talented.
What a voice.
Talented and
what a voice.
And Saul Stringer, our guitarist, is very good in performing. He plays his guitar. Yeah. He's crazy. He plays his guitar with his teeth and everything. Then with me, I'm more of a person, like I synchronize everything for the band, for performances, for rehearsals, and do some bit of marketing for the band and stuff.
Fantastic. Like that. And you wear a backpack.
And a cool backpack.
What is in this backpack? I saw you performing there and you got this backpack with the big British flag on the back of it. What is in there?
It's actually like our stuff that we actually work with, because after we're actually off to work again in the studio.
It just looked cool. So
and it looks cool.
Yeah,
good luck. It does look cool. Even I noticed it. So we're going to give it a name, your Union Jack pack. Okay, you shared the stage with unbelievable South African musicians. I mean, South African royalty, I suppose we can call them. What stands out for you? What's been some of the best performances for you?
Wow. To name a few, we went to Cape Town, I think, last year, and we had Shimmy Beach. And when we performed in the first song, like, everyone was going crazy. I think that's our highlight. And we opened up for, what's that band again? In Soshanguve.
Tortured Soul.
Tortured Soul.
Yeah,
okay.
For Tortured Soul.
Which is one of our influences in our music.
Yeah.
So it was,
Yeah, and locally, the biggest stars that we've actually shared stages with, your Liras, your Zix Mantwinis, AKAs, Kulichana. Wow, like the list is endless.
Fantastic.
But it's actually like humbling for us actually to be sharing stages.
I'm sure it is in a way, especially when you're singing alongside these guys who you're saying are your influences.
We've been adoring them on TV for years.
Exactly, and you're there now with them. Singles like Jukebox and Party. I mean, did you think that these were going to be as big as they've become?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, from me with Jukebox, I remember the first time when I actually heard it. I actually took it to radio without actually telling the band, because I had the feeling that this is the song. Yeah. And through God's grace, it did actually
blew up.
Yeah. And that was the one. Yeah. Now I remember the event we were together at, and you guys were amazing. Yes, in Pretoria was it was the science awards that were given out, and you guys were offering that the backing track to all of it, and it was just it was absolutely amazing. I'm glad I remembered that. It's an incredible I suppose you say the layers of your music, but there is a huge influence of jazz, whichever way you look at it.
Yes,
who's the jazz fan? Who's the big jazz over
There's two jazz fans. It's me
and Tezzy.
And Tezzy.
Yeah.
But mostly we get it from Tezzy because he's more of the old soul in the band. So he listens to a lot of jazz.
Manhattan's, Earth, Wind and Fire, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. You're also ambassadors for the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital. That is an amazing, amazing initiative. I'm glad you're part of it as well. How's it doing? Have you got any updates for us? Because I know that they started turning the soil, they started building it, raising funds. Are you actively involved with them?
Yes, most definitely. It's just that the past couple of months we've been busy with our music and stuff, traveling, and also we hadn't yet had time to actually attend some. I think it was the last two events, if I'm not mistaken. But the last one we actually went to, we were actually auctioned.
Oh, yes.
As a band.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we were actually auctioned, and it's actually quite good. It was for Eskom, I think.
Yeah. Great.
At that time,
Yeah, hope they didn't pay too much money for you.
No.
Do not talk about it. Leave it. You're going to get all these emails saying, give them the money back. They need it. We need lights in the country. Anyway, another album coming out. When?
We can't give you a date as yet, but the only thing that we can say now is that we're going to be dropping new music.
Yeah.
Definitely, probably 2 songs not from the original album, and reworked music from the original album. Yeah. So there's definitely going to be new music out this year.
And probably maybe some features, but we're not going to reveal now. It could be a jazz artist, a hip-hop artist, or any other artist.
Fantastic.
But you know, just keep it Muzart and just keep it fresh and something new, something that no one has actually has ever done.
Excellent, and just an exciting year ahead for all of you. Is there anywhere that people can catch you performing in the near sort of next couple of months? Can we follow you on something? I know you're on Twitter, I think.
Yeah, we're on Twitter as Muzart_music.
Okay, Muzart.
And it's the same thing on Facebook, Muzart_music.
Okay. And also Instagram, same thing.
Excellent.
And I think they can also catch us in Mafikeng, I think on the
25th.
Yeah.
Of this month.
Excellent.
But we'll follow you. Follow them on Twitter. You'll be able to find out where they're going to be performing and hopefully go out there and support Muzart. Fantastic group. They're going to be playing us out here on Morning Live. It's been a pleasure chatting to Vic and Jabu Jr., who are 2 of the members. There are 5 members in this group. A really fantastic group. Let's stay tuned. We'll see you after this.
Feeling good is a decision. Don't matter who the opposition is. I ain't in no competition. See, I got my swagger. Oh yeah, you do. I smile and I look better. Oh yeah,
Is